Hey everybody, back again with another video. Just came back from the Microsoft store, picked up a little device, and I'm just going to do a quick little unboxing for you guys. So let's open up the package, see what's in here. There we go. The Win HD, BLU Win HD. I picked up this device for my soon-to-be 13-year-old daughter. Thought it was a good cheap device to give her for her first cell phone. Um, and I wanted her to have a Windows phone. I find that those phones are sort of easier to manage for me in terms of the child settings. And I use Windows Phone, so why not? So let's just do a quick unboxing. This phone's about $200 Canadian um, at the Microsoft Store, fully unlocked. And I think it's a pretty good phone. So let's unbox it. Phone here. I'll just put that aside, see what else is in the box for a second. Let's see here. Looks like the battery. $22 milliampere battery. Not that big, but we'll see. Well, it's a fair size. Let's see what else is in this package here. So, I guess she's not going to be too unhappy I'm unboxing her phone for her. She doesn't know she has it yet, but she'll be so happy to have a phone. She won't know, right? Nobody's going to tell her. So here are the cable. I'll let her open up her power plug. And sweet bonus here, she's going to get some new headsets, earphone jacks with that. The ones that she has now, she's using on her tablet, are broken, and this one is going to be perfect. So that's a great bonus. Not all phones come with that these days. And what's this? A case. I thought I was going to have to buy this. This is fantastic. And it's going to help her protect it, so I don't have to go out and buy that. That's awesome. I didn't know that was in there. See what else. Got instructions. I doubt she's going to read that, but you never know. See what else we got here. Dual SIMs. This is a plus. I've got a, well, I mean, I don't need dual SIMs. I just need to make sure it will work with the carrier that I'm going to put her on. And what's this? Screen protector. Again, this is awesome. These are things that I thought I was going to have to buy. Thought I would have to buy a case and a screen protector. We need a screen protector on this one because I don't think it's Gorilla Glass on this, so it might be more easily scratched. So to have the screen protector in the package, in the box, that is totally awesome. I'm really excited about that, and it's her phone. So let's put this stuff back in here. Give her something to unbox herself. Let's just take a look at the phone. So I'll peel this off because I'm probably going to want to set it up for her anyways. And let's just take a quick peek. Phone. Well, without the battery, this thing feels like it will float. It's super light. I really like the look of this phone. It reminds me of the HTC One. You know, I mean, it's a cheap phone, but it just looks nice. You know. So the rocker, volume rocker on the side here, feels cheap, but whatever. And power on the other side here. Top, got the earphone plug, USB connector, nothing at the bottom. And of course the missing button on here, the camera button. That's too bad. That would have made this phone that much better. Of course, 8 megapixel camera in the back. I think it's a 2 megapixel camera in the front. But the fact that you got an 8 megapixel on the back, I'm hoping that takes good pictures for her. Fairly confident it will. So as you can see inside here, we got the dual SIM, and that's what I got to pick up for her. I've got to get a memory stick here, because I think this only has 8 gigs of internal storage, so I'm gonna have to pick her up something, get her a little bit more storage there, because I'm sure she'll go through that whatever is free on this phone. So let's put it in, turn it on, see what it looks like. Back cover is very flimsy. It feels very flimsy. It's definitely not something you want to take off a lot. So, but again, it's a $200 phone off contract now. With the battery in there, it still feels light as a feather. And this yellow color, I think she's gonna like it. You know, I think I'm gonna be right up there with Dad of the Year on this one. So let's turn it on. Get a little bit of a vibration there. It's booting up. I think the screen looks nice. It's nice and bright. That might be too bright for the camera, but it's nice and bright. It's a 5-inch screen, so it's even bigger than my 1020. It's definitely thinner and lighter than my 1020, that's for sure. But of course the specs in here are not, you know, well, the 1020 is fairly old, so, you know, how much of a difference there is, well, I have to test it to see. Just a quick peek as to why I chose Windows Phone here. See, so these apps are trying to install, and because the Windows Phone knows that she's a child, some of these apps are not going to install. Skype, for example, requires consent, meaning I've got to agree that she can install these apps. And so this is a type of, you know, protection that I want on her. Not that I'm overprotective, but you know, there's some of these types of apps that I want to introduce her to, so she knows how to use them responsibly. I mean, the weather app, okay, it's a little over the top. I'm not trying to protect her from the weather, but the whole point of the ratings of the apps is so you can control what your child puts on their devices. And that's really the only way that I can, you know, safely give her the device and not worry about it. So, you know, this is probably possible under Android and iOS as well, but the reason why I like the Windows Phone is that I can manage this for her phone. This is managed the same way on any PC she logs into, any Windows 8 PC she logs into, her tablet when she logs into it. It's the same type of restrictions to ensure that, as I said, that her parents are the ones that get to introduce her to some of these apps. And, you know, I let her use the apps. But again, I think it's best that the parent introduces the child to the app and not the other way around. So that's just one of the reasons. So I'm just going to go ahead and authorize some of this, update the phone, and come back and show the phone in its final state with everything installed. Okay, so I set up her phone, installed her account, installed a couple of apps. I went on the Microsoft family page and added the phone to her account and set up the parental settings, so she should be all good. One thing I did notice, my daughter's an Instagram user, and I installed the Instagram beta, which isn't really that good. I installed 6tag on the phone, but unfortunately, whenever you run it, it reboots the phone. So I went and I've checked that out online, and it seems to be a bug. Hopefully Rudy will get to fixing that. Okay, so here we go. 6tag's installed. Let's run it. And let's see what happens. Seems to start up a little bit and then pauses here for a little while. And any moment now, the phone is going to vibrate and reboot. There it goes. So, not sure what that is. I'm thinking of maybe setting her account as a developer account and installing the updated version of Windows Phone and see if that solves the problem. I've got another month before I give this to her, so I'll see if maybe there's a fix. So browsing on this little phone seems fine. I think she's gonna be perfectly fine with this. Windows Phone seems to be fairly responsive on here. Yeah, doesn't really seem to be any lag. So I think she's gonna love this phone. Again, really light phone. It is cheap. You can hear it creaking. If you press on here, if you listen. So you get a lot of creaking in there. But I think once the case goes on, it'll be fine. And she's gonna be so excited she's not gonna notice creaking in the phone. Look at this phone, it's beautiful.